This is Juanita, and she's going to be doing a guest challenge for our A Book of Me Do Think Share challenges.
Hi, I'm going to make a card. It's all with basic bits and pieces that you've probably got around your house. I'm starting off with a 13cm card, for which I cut a 12.5cm piece of backing, and it's out of an envelope that you get from buying a card in a card shop. So that's the first backing. I'll stick that on. Some of the bits I've had to do beforehand because it takes too long to do it all, from the measuring and everything takes a little while. You measured it so that you get a little bit of white all the way round. This is the awkward bit when you're sitting there.
Bit fiddly.
So we've got it this time. That's right. So you've got something with an interest on in the background. Then I've got a plain piece, which I haven't taped, which won't take 2 ticks. The right side, yeah. This came from a box that some either smellies or underwear came in, and I save all my bits of card that might come in handy, sort of thing.
You got a stash built up.
Oh yes, I've got a big stash. My husband complains because it takes over 3 rooms.
That's quite a stash.
Yes. And the landing. Sorry, I should have done this one before. That's it. And as I say, the first piece, although the card was 13 by 13, so I've done 12.5cm by 12.5, and this one I did 12, or even 11.5, so that you, no, 11.5, so that you could see the little interesting bit round the outside. Then I've got a heart, and it's quite easy to do because you just draw yourself on a folded piece of paper and then cut round it and
You have to
open
hold
it.
that up so I can have a look.
Sorry.
Okay. Right.
And I've pre-cut the heart. And I'm going to put some double-sided foam pads on the back so that it stands up.
And if you haven't got foam pads, is there anything else you could use?
Well, I think you can roll some sellotape up and maybe put a bit of card inside it to also give you just that lift to make a difference on the card, to make it look more interesting.
Lovely.
Let's just get the bits off the back.
So we've got a piece about you in A Book of Me, and card making is one of the activities you do quite a lot of, isn't it?
Well, I find it helps me keep my brain ticking, because you've got to think about what colours you're using, what type of card, what type of paper, that sort of thing. And it's got to tick over to be able to manage that.
Mm-hmm.
I have got quite a lot of card making things nowadays, so it's remembering where they all are as much as knowing what you've got as well, which so the bits that I was going to put on top is a piece of ribbon that came, I made a bow out of, which comes inside ladies' clothes when it goes over the hanger to keep it in shape.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to pop that one, I need pink tape, sorry.
Let's have a look.
And the flowers come off a spray that you can buy in the pound shop. Just cut the little heads off, thank you. Just cut the little heads off, and they put them on, some of this on the back of them all.
Mm-hmm.
if you were going to go in for card making, this is the best tape to get, the pink tape. It's a little bit more expensive, but it sticks things better than your cheapy ones.
Okay. Tell me again where you got that from.
This one I think came from the range.
Right.
I think I don't think I've seen it in the works.
But they're both good places to go and get materials.
Oh yes, they're less expensive than most of your, should I say, proper craft shops, which is why not many people go to them anymore, because you can buy all this online as well.
Mm-hmm.
I buy quite a few of my bits and pieces off eBay. In fact, I bought quite a few dies off eBay for the die cutting machine. You pay about 1/8 of the price from China than you do for all the ones with posh names. A little bit on this one as well, on the pink one.
So all these challenges for the fortnight starting Dementia Awareness Week are all about living well with dementia. How does card making help you to do that?
It gives me a feeling of I've done something that other people enjoy. I might not think of the right words, but I get pleasure in seeing other people's faces when they look at my cards or when they comment on them. I do have a stall once a week in a church hall, and I do other... Oh dear, that was come to pieces.
It's
I need another one. That one's okay. So that's important as well, because I'm mixing with other people.
Yeah.
And talking to different people. I've got quite a following now in the church. Quite a few people come back and say, "Well, can you make me one for such and such?" And I enjoy doing that.
That's great. And as you said at the beginning, this is the kind of thing you can do with whatever you've got in the house. If it's the first card you've ever made or the 1,000th card you've ever made.
It's best to start off, you might not take to it, it's best to start off with little bits and pieces that you can find around your home, or even beg, borrow or steal from your family sort of thing.
Yeah.
But you can very quickly get hooked, should have said, and get into it in a big way. You don't have to spend a lot of money.
Well, that's really pretty.
So that's your finished article.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.